12 celebs who have issues with Mariah Carey. Number 12. Jennifer Lopez.
Since the early 2000s, people have fired up a feud with the two iconic singers.
It all began during an interview when MC was asked about her opinion of several artists. When she was asked about Jennifer Lopez, Carey responded with a simple answer: "I don't know her." While neither one addressed the rumors of a conflict, it wasn't until 2014 when Andy Cohen directly asked J.Lo about all the drama. Lopez revealed that she read things that MC said about her and confirmed the two have never met. Both singers have confirmed that while they are aware of the other, the two have never officially met and just left it at that. It's safe to say that these two handled all this publicity in their own way that actually ruled in their favor. Number 11. Josh Groban. In an attempt to shine a humorous light on an unfortunate situation, Josh Groban jokingly tweeted, "Anytime one of the greatest voices of my generation lip-syncs, an angel in heaven loses its wings." But it wasn't too long until Groban deleted his tweet and followed up saying that his hilarity was taken in a serious tone and that he was not out to diss singers. Even though he apologized on Twitter, he still received some backlash but tweeted that he wasn't bothered by the events. He later posted that his New Year's resolution is to remain unfazed and spend the rest of 2017 ignoring Twitter eggs. Number 10. Miley Cyrus. The former Disney starlet does not consider herself a fan of Mimi. Back in 2016, Miley revealed to Elle magazine that she never felt a connection to MC's music, claiming Mariah makes it all about Mariah. Miley said it's part of Mimi's routine, and she can see right through it. Miley went on to say that it's what makes Mariah a gay idol, because it's about what she's wearing and it's all about her. In Disparity, Miley says her music is focused on experience rather than herself. She stated that it's all about her story and sharing it to connect with her fans. The Wrecking Ball singer wasn't shy about expressing her views and saying that since Mariah's image and personality outshine her work, that is what makes them two completely different artists. Different, however, doesn't have to mean bad, and it all depends on the viewer's taste as well. Number 9. Tommy Mottola. The powerhouse singer and the music executive were married in 1993, only to split after 4 years of being together. But things got ugly between the two when Mottola was accused of ruining her after their divorce. He also didn't hold back when it came to criticizing his ex-wife's New Year's Eve fail. Mottola stated that while the performance flop could have happened to anybody, he added that she should have taken a step back to think about what her next move should be. He noted that none of these problems would have never existed at Sony.
But he concluded that it should never be about the fall and all about the recovery.
Number 8. Mel B. The former Spice Girl wasn't too excited by Mariah Carey's singing on New Year's Eve. Mel B, who was present at the event, watched the whole fiasco unfold, stating MC should have handled herself more professionally. During a guest appearance on The Real, Mel B said she was looking at the performance and lip-syncing along to the song when everything stopped, and she couldn't believe what was going on. She continued to say that as a performer, she felt that Mimi could have kept on going despite the mistake, turning a bad situation into a positive one. But Mel B claimed that she was in shock that Mariah let it get to her because she is an amazing performer and singer. The Goodbye singer then said she hated to say that maybe Mariah didn't have that iconic voice anymore, and speculated that maybe that's why some of the track was pre-recorded. While that is a good observation, most of us won't really know what actually happened. Number 7. Madonna. In the early 90s, Madonna was once quoted claiming that MC wasn't too bright and said that she would rather commit suicide than be her. Mariah was at the peak of her career when she told an interviewer that she hadn't paid any mind to the singer since her middle school days when Madonna used to be popular. She also took a jab at the Like a Virgin singer and stated that she doesn't like it when Americans move to Europe and suddenly get an accent. Mimi went on to say, "It's not like I'm coming here pretending to have an English accent because I want to be fabulous." Number 6. Nick Cannon. The former Lovebirds were together from 2008 to 2016. The two tried to keep the details of their divorce a secret, remaining civil for their twins and in front of the media, but Cannon couldn't help but comment on his ex-wife's reality show called Mariah's World, stating that it all seems like a setup. He added that it all looks fake as hell, including her newfound romance with her dancer Brian Tanaka. Cannon said in a radio interview on The Howard Stern Show that he thought it was all for the cameras and that he found it hilarious. He said that as a producer, he knows that things don't just happen and that he sees right through the facade. Despite his criticisms about his ex-wife, he supports MC's decision of putting his daughters in front of the camera camera and admits that he'll always have love for her and never will stop loving her. Number 5. Christina Aguilera. Back in 2006, the Genie in a Bottle singer told GQ magazine that while attending a party, MC got pretty drunk and said some not-so-nice things to her, adding that during that time she believed Mariah experienced a mental breakdown, so she might have been on heavy medication. Mariah Carey responded quickly and told Access Hollywood that she wished the voice judge was in a better place, claiming the last time she saw Christina was when she showed up uninvited to one of her parties and showed bizarre behavior. Then in 2015, a source close to Aguilera stated she criticized many singers, including Lopez and Spears, for having Las Vegas residences, saying why would she join her fellow musicians in an oldies act reliving the past?
Sounds like jealousy. What do you guys think?
Number 4. Demi Lovato. The Cool for the Summer singer stirred up some drama after a fan posted a meme that compared a 90s picture of Carey to Ariana Grande. The caption read, "When you order it online versus when it arrives," hinting that Grande doesn't level up to MC's talent. Lovato wrote underneath that it was the other way around, which caused many MC fans to come after her. Demi then said while Mariah is a legend, the singer always belittles people. Mimi didn't take this too lightly and told Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live that she didn't know who Lovato was and wouldn't say anything to her. MC added that Lovato instead should have introduced herself and stated her opinion, claiming that's how you handle things. Whether or not Demi responded to Carey's comment probably won't make a difference, considering Carey doesn't know Lovato and probably doesn't care either. Number 3. Jenny McCarthy. The radio personality star did not hold back after MC's catastrophic New Year's Eve performance in Times Square. McCarthy had co-hosted the event for 7 years and criticized Carey during her Sirius XM show. Initially, she showed sympathy for Mimi, claiming that she had her fair share of technical difficulties, but changed her tone when Carey's crew stated Dick Productions deliberately set up the train wreck to boost their ratings. McCarthy defended the production team and went on to say that if Dick Clark were alive today, she believed he would set the record straight on air. She also added that Mimi didn't do a sound check, and that while she understood people's egos want someone to blame for their mistakes, she felt it was unfair to give fault to the production company, especially when they worked so hard to prepare for such a big event. I mean, McCarthy does have a good point.
Mistakes are bound to happen.
Number 2. Nicki Minaj. It's no surprise that Nicki and Mariah have had problems in the past. In fact, their feud has been televised so much that it's become the highlight of American Idol. Back in 2013, before the show's 12th season started, video footage of the two judges attacking each other went viral. In one snippet, Minaj fired back that she wasn't putting up with Mariah anymore, referring to her fellow judge as Her Highness and that she didn't take the situation lightly. And if MC said one more rude thing, off with her head. After the footage had circulated, there were several claims that Minaj provoked Mimi with a gun, but that rumor was quickly shut down by Minaj and the show's producer. The singers' conflict continued throughout the whole season, going back and forth between the two, calling each other names. Later on, Carey revealed on the Kyle and Jackie O show that she never had any ill will against Minaj, and it was ridiculous that they were pitted against one another when it should have been about the contestants. Then in 2013, Minaj appeared on The Ellen Show and said she heard accusations that Mariah didn't want her on the panel and allowed the overcompensation to break her down. The super bass singer then revealed that she could not hold a grudge against MC, and what people don't understand is that she actually looked up to Mariah for many years. Number 1. Eminem. The rapper and songstress have made it evidently clear that the two don't like each other one bit and have even dissed the other several times throughout their careers. Their bitter feud all started in the early 2000s when Eminem first met with MC to explore about a possible collaboration on her Charm Bracelet album. It was during this time that they were supposedly dating. In 2002, Slim Shady mentioned Mimi twice on his third album, and even confirmed their short-lived romance in an interview with Rolling Stones. He stated that while there's some personal truth to the story, he declined to go into further detail, and said that he wasn't really feeling it and that he didn't like her as a person. Mariah quickly fired back and revealed to Maxim, and on Larry King, that there were no sexual relations between her and the rapper, and that she only hung out with him a few times and spoke to him on the phone, and she didn't consider that dating someone. Their feud got so bad that Eminem threatened to release pictures and audio of their relationship, in which MC's spouse at the time, Nick Cannon, was forced to step in. From 2003 to 2007, the two have continued to criticize the other through songs and during on-stage performances, with Mimi releasing Obsessed in 2009 and Eminem responding with his song The Warning a year later. Since then, the two have laid pretty low when it comes to their conflict, but still continue to make smug comments about the other from time to time.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.